Welcome to the 2025 General Election Meet the Candidate Interview Forum. My name is Lindsay Allen, and along with my colleagues Naomi Bouts, Javis Cornett, Hilo Hancock, and Tyrell Stevenson, we'll be your moderators for this year's Meet the Candidate series. This year's forum is presented by the Hagedon Media Group, Quicksilver Studios, and the Joint Public Policy Committee, which represents the Coeur d'Alene Regional, Hayden, Post Falls, and Rathdrum Chambers of Commerce, in partnership with the Coeur d'Alene Post Falls Press. Our Meet the Candidate series features a comprehensive lineup of local races, giving you the opportunity to hear directly from the individuals seeking to serve our communities. This year's interviews include candidates running for Coeur d'Alene, Post Falls, Hayden, and Rathdrum City Councils, Coeur d'Alene and Post Falls mayoral races, Coeur d'Alene, Post Falls, and Lakeland school boards. Each candidate will discuss their priorities, perspectives, and approach to the issues shaping North Idaho's future. Candidates will have 1 minute to introduce themselves, 2 minutes to answer each of 3 questions, and 1 minute for closing remarks. We hope this forum helps you cast an informed, confident vote in our upcoming elections. In this segment, we will be interviewing the candidate from Rathdrum City Council. Destiny Whitehead, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We are going to ask you 3 questions. We're going to start with a 1-minute introduction. You will have 2 minutes for each question, and then a minute for a closing statement.
Sounds great.
So if you'd like, please start off by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Great. Hello, everyone. My name is Destiny Whitehead. I graduated from Lakeland High School in 2012. I've always been a pretty active member of the community. I cheered in high school, was part of Junior Statesmen of America and Business Professionals of America. Also made a community grant to try to get a community center in my city when I was 16. We still don't see those resources out in our city. And our city has really had a lot of growth since I've been growing up there. I went to school in DC, moved back a few years ago, bought a home in the Radiant Lake community, and I'm really passionate about bridging the gap between growth and city services. And I think right now our city council needs some new perspectives. I'm just starting my life in Rathdrum. I plan to have a family. I plan, to settle down and make sure my kids have good public education. And right now, a lot of people on city council don't have the same mindset. So that's why I'm running for city council. And I hope to earn your support.
Thank you. So our first question is, what does the city of Rathdrum need to do to connect better with its residents?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think one thing that's really missing from Rathdrum City Council right now is communication and keeping folks in the loop. A lot of folks are really busy. They're living their own lives, and they don't have a chance to, read the city minutes after a city council meeting or know when they need to step up and show up. And so as part of my campaign, I'm making a pledge that after every city council meeting, I'll put out what we covered, what's next, and how you can get involved and be active and have your voice heard. I also plan to have a Facebook survey box. So if you have any comments or anything you need addressed in the city that you would like the city council to hear, would be willing to bring it to the table and have it heard.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Our next question is, can you assure voters you will not vote to raise property taxes? Whether yes or no, please provide an explanation.
Yes. We have a lot of new homes in the area, obviously, and I feel like the growth that we've seen has been pretty drastic. So we should be able to have the resources to support city services with all the new communities that we've brought in without the need to raise property taxes.
Okay. What do you believe is the top challenge facing your city in the years ahead, and what can be done about it?
It's definitely growth. When I was growing up, I was one of the first homes in Radiant Lake, and now there are probably around 10 subdivisions near me and like hundreds of homes that have been added. But meanwhile, our city has kind of, stymied that growth and hasn't been working proactively with developers to make sure that city services are covered. We're always kind of a couple steps behind, whether it be traffic patterns, small business development, and our schools. I'm very passionate about making sure that public education is fully funded, huge supporter of the Lakeland 272 levy. Think we should do everything we need to make sure that growth, with it comes the growth of city services as well. And a big part of that is being fiscally responsible and making sure that our budget matches our priorities for the city, whether it be parks and recreation and making sure that we have those green spaces and have places for our kids to learn to play a sport and learn that teamwork, or other community initiatives that make sure that folks have a community, whether it be a farmer's market, a city Rathdrum days, whatever that be.
Okay, we are finishing up our interview. You have 1 minute to give any closing statement you would like to your constituents.
Yeah, I think the main thing I'd like to get across that it's so important to participate in our democracy, regardless of whether you vote for me or not. Right now, I feel like our city council kind of just walks into office, and that was a big reason why I decided to run. It's only around 600 votes that the current member got in the last election that he ran for, and our city is so huge, we should have more folks participating. So whether you vote for me, Renee, or John, I just hope you show up and make sure that your voice is heard, and stay involved, because the more voices that we have at the table, the better our community will be.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Joint Public Policy Committee representing the Coeur d'Alene Regional, Hayden, Post Falls, and Rathdrum Chambers of Commerce, in partnership with the Hagedorn Media Group, the Coeur d'Alene Post Falls Press, Lindsay, Tyrell, Javis, Hilo, and I want to thank all of the candidates for taking part in this year's Meet the Candidate series. We also extend our thanks to the production teams at Quicksilver Studios, Hagedorn Media Group, and the Coeur d'Alene Press. And of course to you, the voters, for watching and learning about the individuals who wish to serve our community. Over the 2 evenings, we've listened to those who aim to lead and represent our cities and schools. And because voting is one of the most powerful rights and responsibilities we share as Americans, we encourage everyone to stay engaged, stay informed, and most importantly, exercise your right to vote.